Welcome, dear listener, to the 9 Days of Yulethulhu, a festive descent into seasonal madness, eldritch inconvenience and cosmic miscommunication. Because, let's face it, the holidays are already strange, the traditions are baffling, the relatives uncanny, and the eggnog tastes like it knows your secrets. And this year, something else is happening, something unspoken, unscheduled, uninvited. The professionals are calling it an anomaly. We call it the occurrence. Each of the 9 days leading up to the new year brings a fresh tale of cheerful dread and reality hiccups. Together they form a loosely wrapped gift basket of holiday horror, sprinkled with cinnamon, static, and mild existential erosion. So pour yourself something warm, check your reflection, and absolutely do not answer the door if it knocks in Morse code. This is day 1, Eggnog and the Void, because nothing says Yuletide like a folding chair, a haunted mirror, and Greg's deeply suspicious homemade eggnog. Let us begin. December the 24th, Eggnog and the Void. It was Donna's turn to host Christmas Eve, which meant the dining table was covered in folding chairs, the ham was slightly dry, and her brother Greg brought his homemade eggnog, which tasted like sugar and regret. Everybody was already 2 mugs in when the mirror in the hallway started acting weird. It wasn't dramatic, no blood, no flickering lights, just a slow, patient misalignment. At first, Aunt Cheryl's reflection smiled a full second after she did. Then it began looking at different things altogether, off to the side, up to the ceiling, directly into someone else's eyes. "Is this one of those smart mirrors?" Cheryl asked, dabbing her lips with a napkin. "Like the ones that might track your weight?" Donna didn't answer because she was watching her own reflection raise its mug before she had touched her own. Uncle Rob was the first to vanish. One moment he was laughing at his own joke about fruitcake being a Class C felony. The next his seat was empty, still warm. His reflection remained in the mirror, blinking slowly, mouthing something inaudible. "Maybe he went to the bathroom," somebody suggested a little too hopefully. The ham looked vaguely relieved. Greg sipped his eggnog. "Do you think this is about me?" He asked no one in particular. Like, is the eggnog a problem? The mirror Donna had inherited from her grandmother was now showing a room that none of them were standing in. It was still decorated for Christmas, but off. Colourless tinsel, a static wrapped tree, a pile of presents that squirmed slightly under the wrapping paper. Aunt Cheryl leaned forward frowning. "That's not our living room." Greg took another sip. "So," he said, "yeah, this could be about the eggnog." The punch bowl trembled, or maybe the table did, it was hard to tell. Every sip made it harder to remember who had brought what, or who exactly belonged to which family branch. Donna looked down at her Christmas sweater, reindeer blinking in sync, and tried to recall when she'd changed into it. Had she ever taken off her coat? "I think the mirror's leaking," said her niece, quietly pointing. Black shapes were spilling out into the hallway carpet, like shadows that hadn't been assigned yet. Donna grabbed her mug and took a big gulp. "OK," she said brightly, picking up a serving spoon. "Well, we've all had a big year, real big. Maybe the void just needs a minute." Another chair sat empty. Greg raised his glass. "To holiday tradition." The mirror didn't reflect the room anymore, just stars. Very close ones, moving slowly. Someone was humming. Probably Grandma. She'd been gone for years, but she always did love eggnog. Well, that happened. If your uncle disappeared halfway through dinner, and your mirror is now reflecting stars that don't technically exist yet, don't worry, it's all part of the season. That was just day 1 of the 9 Days of Yulethulhu, and things are already moistly unsettling. Tomorrow brings day 2, and with it, mysterious gifts, unsettling wrapping paper, and a present that may or may not whisper stock tips. Spoiler, it's Nana's fault. So pour another mug of questionable eggnog, subscribe before the mirrors notice, and remember, the end doesn't take a holiday, so neither should you. Like, follow, gently sacrifice a gingerbread man in our honour, and we'll see you tomorrow, unless the calendar app gets to you first.